Tennessee Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First play's a run with Nwangu until about the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Play action now, Winston. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Frustrated isn't a goddamn word for it. This is bullshit.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And Cook has it left side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And just shutting him off there. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when we see those guys make that move.
Surgical with this bitch, Jay. And you want to dog?
For these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On play action, Winston. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. To the air again with Winston. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
If you don't like it,
Pass it up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
They go play action with Wilson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Here's Wilson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Calvin Joseph. And his guys are going to get the
You want to dog? Huh?
Intercepted.
your mates do, motherfucker.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's That's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Winston. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They go play action. Winston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Tackles back at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Finding Etienne here, catching it on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
More the motion man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42.
A 28-yard gain. And the Titans first down.
Here's Wilson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career. And why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
On first down, right back to ETN. And that's big Jalen Carter, the rookie, able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. In motion right is Smith. And that's complete to Cooks. And it's a Titans touchdown. Brandon Cooks scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Titans are able to move back in front. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Saints 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on him and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Winston now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
Too far. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste the time on this. Ah, you don't me. You're wasting my time.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Winston, he's going to audible to something else. Back to throw again. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. As the first half is winding down, the Saints have taken the lead in the final stages of this first half. Extra point. It's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This ball complete. It's ETN on the crossing route. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Wilson. Side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
And this one is right down Broadway. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
Smith, the man in motion left. ETN up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up the second and 12.
Now it's Wilson.
30-yard line.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll run with ETN. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Titans.
ETN once more. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion, the tight end. Straight ahead, ETN. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A handoff for ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Here's a give to ETN. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Steps away. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. In motion, left goes Smith. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action now. Wilson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Winston. Oh, and that is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
On play action, Winston. This ball down the field for Pitts. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play out.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now Winston on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Winston. This is caught. Touchdown.
Everybody just wants to second touchdown. Defender one. And the Saints have a chance
to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up. That's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. We see interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
In motion left goes Watson. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They go play action. Winston. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Saints.
Everybody
DK Metcalf, 53 yards. And the Saints try quickly to take the lead in the 4th.
You sorry. Let's waste my time. Let's waste my time. Let's waste my time right here. Ah, you so weak. You will waste my time.
Following the touchdown, ready to carry Wilson.
And you want to dog, huh?
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down, Tennessee.
Short throw to Smith. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. And Smith in motion right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 4th time. Picked by Jefferson. The Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another tote for ETN. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Titans. Devontae Smith. 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Taken at the goal line. And they can't bring him down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd down.
Winston to throw.
That's caught by Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Now Winston.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Winston.
Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Winston.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 2nd down.
Now Wilson.
He'll find ETN on the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
This one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Throwing now is Wilson.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Good for the Saints.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And in the fourth quarter, this game
Everybody
is
that's right here in the room, don't let them
receives the ball scores a touchdown. It's over. If they don't, it's football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Play fake. Winston. They'll roll him out right. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Play action now. Winston. That one caught downfield by Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And you want to dunk,
This drive alone, 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
To the air again with Winston. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And the Saints are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same
You're sorry. There's a waste of my time. There's a waste of my time. There's a waste of time out here. Ah, you're so weak. You're a waste of my time.
The middle, no argue. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. They're on first down, holding them to a short gain.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Ready?
Here's Winston. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Jameis to throw it. And this will be caught.
Everybody